Hi, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot, Lotteries, Career, Business, Casino, Financial Speculation like the stock market and also the Forex. And this is for you coming from Pisces. And so, first I want to give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. And I want to tell you that this program is for everybody who is coming from Pisces. It's not specially made for you, not made on your date of birth, on your time of birth, or looking at your palms. So it's a general reading for you. Now, I'm going to use my Kabbalistic tarot cards. And the first card that I pull will have to do with your first 15 days of May. And in this first 15 days of May with this card, I'll talk to you about your job for you coming from Pisces. This is a very lucky card that I've pulled for you. So I'll have to say that in the first 15 days of May where your job is concerned, you're going to get very good luck. You might either stay on with your job and you'll get the promotions and more money and more status, or you may have the opportunity of looking for a job somewhere else and still do even better. So in the first 15 days of May, you are in charge of situations where job is concerned. Go right ahead, work hard, show your superiors how well you can do for them. The next card that I pull for the first 15 days will have to do with your business areas. And it's a fabulous card. It says there are so many areas of business that you can venture in, and if you're already in business, you will look for expansion and go into new agency lines or even attract new business partners. If you're not in business yet, it's a perfect time in this month of May to move into the new business and give it a shot. So either way, the first 15 days of May are going to make you very lucky where your job and business is concerned. Now let's move to the last 16 days of May. And I'm going to pull this card for you coming from Pisces. Oh, it's not a good card at all. It's the card of warning. So in your present job that you have, be careful something miscalculation and misinformation. You're going to make a terrible mistake and you'll be having a problem like even losing a job or being blamed for something very seriously that goes wrong. So you'll have to be concentrating on your job in the last 16 days, and even if you apply for a job somewhere else, the news coming back is not good. So the last 16 days, hold on to the job you have by working hard, by focusing on what you need to do, and make sure that you don't make mistakes. Now for the last 16 days, I will talk to you about your business areas. Well, it's the card of financial conflict. It's all jammed up. The sign of Mercury is there. So business is going to be a big problem for you in the last 16 days. Losses are going to be easily seen. Going into the area of debt is going to be seen. Collection problems may also be there. So your last 16 days, you don't want to expose yourself to financial risk by chasing a new contract or believing in what you are told, because you could be let down or disappointed or even cheated in the last 16 days of May where business is concerned. So be careful that you're doing something very wrong and try to minimize going into new areas of business. And if you're not yet into business, don't go into business in the last 16 days of May, or everything will be wrong. So it's a very troublesome period for you. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S. There'll be some dates for you, you coming from Pisces, that are going to be very lucky for you. And let's see what the card says. And it's the card of the Venus Beauty. So I'm going to choose the dates which are the 6th, the 15th and the 24th. The 6th, 15th and 24th. There's also a new moon on this card. So new beginnings of anything you want to do or plan where business or job is concerned, the 6th, 15th and 24th will be very lucky. And going to the casino or buying your lottery numbers or choosing your lottery numbers or anything to do with finances, the 6th, 15th, 24th will give you the chance to meet people who will help you make money. Now we will talk of your lucky directions. Why directions? Because 9 planets have been chosen to surround Earth. So when we look left or right or north or south or east or west, we are going to be facing some planets or another for you coming from Pisces. Yes, from Pisces. And so this card that I've pulled is a magnificent card for you coming from Pisces. And it says if you face east in the month of May, you're going to prove attracting a lot of luck. So the law of attraction says face east and you will attract anything to help your job, your business. And in the casino, face east. And anything you do financially, face east for the inspiration that you need. So plenty of good luck there. Now about your lottery favorite numbers. Well, I've done some homework for you. And using Kabbalistic astrology, I have divided the 9 planets into 2 groups. The first group of 5 planets, I've tracked their movements, and according to my notes, from the first group of 5 planets, I've got these numbers for you. The number 6, 15, 24, 33, 42, 51, 60 or 69. Depends on what lottery you play, I'll go up to 69 for you. And so from the first group of 5 planets, all these numbers have come. From the second group of 4 planets, I've got these numbers for you. The number 2, 11, 20, 29, 38, 47, 56, 65 or 74. I'll go up to 74. If you don't need all that high numbers, then you don't have to use them. For the third set of number, I'm going to use my Kabbalistic tarot cards for you coming from Pisces. And let's see what number I get from here for you. It is the card of Venus and Mercury, so I'm going to choose the number 5, 14, 23, 32, 41, 50, 59 or 68. So these are numbers which are the numbers of unexpected and uncertainty of numbers. So you may get some good luck in this month of May from these numbers. So you've got 3 sets of numbers. 2 from Kabbalistic astrology, which I use, and 1 from tarot cards, Kabbalistic tarot. So what do you do with all these numbers? Well, if you've been to see me for this 90-minute session, which I will charge you USD $50, and if you've been to see me, you would have got a lot of information, not only about lotteries, but all areas of your life. And I would have given you your lucky colors and your lucky gemstones and your lucky days and your lucky, a lot of information, your personal lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. But if you haven't been to see me, well, I'll ask you to go to a stationery shop and buy some paper of your good colors. But if you haven't been to see me, you will not know your good colors based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. So buy any colored paper you want, use your own inspiration, bring that home, A4 size paper, get a scissors and cut 2" by 2" strips from there, roughly 2" by 2". And on each of these 2" by 2", you will write just one number from these 3 sets. I've given you many numbers. Write just one number on one 2" by 2", and then fold that paper up. So you'll have many folded papers up in the end with all the numbers written on it. Fold it up so you can't see the numbers. And you'll have a whole pile of them in front of you. Now I will ask you to wait for your lucky days, and you won't know that unless you've been to see me. So you see, when you see me, it's not also just for your lotteries, these lucky numbers. It's for all areas of your life, your romance, your marriage, your family, your job, your business, and your finances, and also deeply about your health. So I will tackle all areas for your next 7, 8 or 9 years. But coming back to lotteries. So now you've got all that's done. I'll ask you to wait for your lucky days to choose your numbers from these piles of papers. So you won't know that unless you've been to see me. So choose any day of convenience. I'll ask you to wear your best colors. It's very important. When you wear a color, you open a channel of energy. If it's a bad color, you've opened a channel of energy to a bad planet. Your good color, then you open a channel of energy to your good planet. And I'll ask you to wear your best colors. I'll ask you to face your best directions. You'll only know that if you've been to see me. So your lucky days, your lucky colors, your lucky best directions. In the meantime, just do whatever you like, where you feel to face, what colors you want to wear, or what days you want to do this. Your fingerprints and your thumbprints and your palms are the gateway to the supernatural side of you. Every finger, every thumb is controlled by different planets. So when we join thumbs and fingers, or finger to finger, or thumb to thumb, we are opening a gateway, a channel of energy to reach our soul. And that's the supernatural side of you. You have to be careful when you start using your wrong fingers, because every finger is ruled by different planets. And if you feel you use your wrong finger, then you are making contact to your wrong planets. Everything will go haywire and wrong. The bad luck will just come zooming at you. So you've got to have this 90-minute session with me. And for $50, USD $50, you will know your next 7, 8 or 9 years in all areas of your life, not only just lotteries. And so you do that. In the meantime, just try your luck and see what you can do and how you feel about it. And that's how you'll get this energy, the supernatural energy. And from this supernatural energy is how you will pick your numbers from this pile of numbers that you have in the papers. So if you are tapping the wrong fingers, you will get all the wrong numbers. If you're tapping the right fingers with the thumb, you will be getting all your right. Okay, so that's how we will do it. So send me an email, and in that email, then I'll give you a 90-minute session for you, so that in all areas of your life, not just lotteries, but in every area of your life, you will know your next 7, 8 or 9 years exactly how to tackle them and make yourself and position yourself to be very lucky. Including your health, I will go into detail age by age, calendar year by calendar year. So send me that email at AndyHoro9, ANDIHORO, 9, the number 9, and I will reply to you as soon as I can, and we'll have a fascinating session, you and me, in these 90 minutes. You'll never regret it, because you'll be very different and very confident after that in whatever you want to do, and I'll help you gain success for your next 7, 8 or 9 years. Until then, I wish you the best of luck for the month of May. Thank you and goodbye.